What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone had some good toy hunting this past week. Uh, it's been a busy day. I hope many of you who are coming on tonight have was with us during the live stream earlier at 5 o'clock. We had a really good live stream with Mike Zolotaro, who is the showrunner of the Zolocon Toy Show. So we had a lot to talk about. Everything about the upcoming Zolocon Toy Show on March 28th to March 1st. I'm sorry, February 28th to March 1st, which is the next 2 weeks. So that was a really cool live stream we did at 5 o'clock today. It lasted about 2 hours. It is up on the channel now under the live tab, but I think I'm going to create it under the regular videos tab as well. So just in case, because a lot of times many people don't go to the live tab section to check out videos. So I definitely want to put a little bit more emphasis on this live stream that we just did, and hopefully we can push it out a little bit more. But that was a great live stream. Learned a lot more about the toy show itself. And people got to meet Mike, who he is, and I hope everyone's looking forward to the toy show this upcoming end of February. So guys, I didn't know if I was going to do this live stream at 9 o'clock tonight because I had the previous one. So I figured, what the hell, let's keep it going. I still have many figures to open, so I'd love to share that with you guys. There's definitely been a lot of toy news, and if you guys know, majority of the toy news that is coming out right now is from Toy Fair over in New York at the Jacob Javits Center. So Toy Fair is more industry related. It's not for the public. So if you're part of the industry, if you are a retailer, if you are a press, if you are a content creator, you are eligible to go based upon whatever requirements it is. So I did not apply for it for this one. So I missed out on doing the Toy Fair show. I hope to do it one year. I hope within the credentials I can get a pass to do the content creation for it and learn more about it. I think that would be an amazing experience to go to an industry related show that it's not all about buying stuff, but to learn about the industry and what they have to offer for the upcoming year or so. So I think that would be pretty cool to do. But I don't think I'll get through everything in regards to Toy Fair. I'll do my best to, select, but I'll leave it up to you guys, because I'll bring up toyark.com to kind of go through what's been announced. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know what you want to look at or go over, because I may not know what was announced recently. I know I'm going to go over the recent Marvel Legends live stream because that was quite the conversation of the releases that they did. So we will definitely check that out. And then, of course, as always, we'll open up some toys. We'll get to do some stuff. So what I have on the table at the moment is we're going to check out this lizard figure from the liquidation store. We're going to check out Cyclops because we didn't get to do it last week. And the reason why is because, well, hopefully we can do it. I have the what is it? The torso extender for this. So I know I bought, here we go. Here it is. I bought this extender piece right here to add to Cyclops's diaphragm area. So we're gonna work it, and hopefully I can pop it off easily and put it on easily. We'll take a look at that. Plus, I definitely want to open up Akuma here, which is really cool, and Balrog should be on its way this week, so maybe by the following week we will get it. At the same time, completely forgot, because it's been sitting here as a floor display, not realizing I never opened it. But maybe we'll get the chance to open up this thing because I never opened it up, which is insane. So we'll try to get to that as well. I definitely have more GI Joe stuff because I never opened up Budo here. We can definitely check that out. I'm hoping one day it'll drop to clearance as well. And I think there's a few retro cards that I might do, as well as the Thunderbolts. I never opened up the Thunderbolts 2 packs either. So whatever we can get to, we will definitely do it. This is cool. It's a crazy day. 4 hours on YouTube. This is going to be nuts. I appreciate everyone showing up tonight, and thank you for those that were there during my 5 o'clock live stream. NJ Tree, what's up, man? How you doing? One day I'll get there. Yeah, man, that's going to be really cool. I hope we can all get there. Rick, what's going on, man? Only got to see half of the earlier stream. We'll have to finish it afterwards. Been finding a few things here and there at Ross for others, nothing for myself. Yeah, it's slim around here. At least for me it is, because maybe I'm just not hitting Ross at the right times. I'm no longer able to get to Ross during the morning time, so I could be missing out on quite a bit. Yeah, man, 2 live streams. Crazy. You know why? Because the wife gave me the go-ahead. So if she says I can do it, I will do it. Joey M23, what's up, man? Shout out from North Korea. How are you, man? I appreciate you being here. Okay, so if I jump into Toy Arc right here, I already have the Marvel Legends live stream article that's up. So we're gonna talk about this just because in my world, my collecting world, Marvel Legends are my number one, and I really enjoy what gets announced. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I'm not a completionist when it comes to Marvel Legends, but when I see a character here and there, I absolutely want to pick it up. I will pick it up. This lineup, Secret Wars lineup. I was expecting it, but was not expecting certain characters. So we'll go from there and kind of just talk about what was announced. Cheers to anyone that's having a drink. Put my koozie in here. So yeah, Marvel had their recent live stream with Dwight and Dan. Good to see them. I'm sure I'll see them at some point in the year. Well, here you go. We got our images of the new Secret Wars wave, plus other items that were announced too. So I know there was a wonderful 2-pack that I would definitely want to pick up. Let's see. Keep it going. Where are my images? I know start out with Maximum Thor. So we knew this was coming at some point. When, who knows? But this is I don't know what to think about it. There's a part of me that's kind of like, okay, great. It's another Maximum figure. Is it going to be quote unquote Maximum? And in my eyes, no, it's not. To me, it's not Maximum because it's still just regular deluxe type figures. You know what I mean? Deluxe type offering, I should say, not figures. And of course we can go through it. Now, it seems like everything is new. I'm going to assume everything is new on this body. I have enough Thors to maybe like compare and contrast, but I don't know right off the bat. You know what I mean? So the one thing is pinless, cool. So we're not we're not getting any pinned figures like the Maximum Hulk we got in his legs. We're getting, oh my god, a wired cloth cape, the very first wired cloth cape or cloth goods, either however you want to look at it. I mean, because every other soft goods that we did get for Marvel Legends never had any type of wiring. So it's nice that they actually decided to do a wired cape for this. Um, the what do I want to say? The accessories, the loadout. Like I said, in my mind, it's not necessarily maximum because we're not really seeing anything new that we haven't gotten before with Thor. Um, yeah, the electricity we've never that came. I'm assuming that's the same exact ones that we got from Electro. Um, Throg, of course, yeah, that's new, but that's not even articulated. It's just going to stand there. Um, the the face plates or the head sculpts, however you want to call it, great touch because we can actually utilize each head to different hair or helmet, however you want to do it. So you can. That's really good that it can be transitioned to all three or both hair sculpts. Um, Extra hands, of course, we expect extra hands with any Marvel Legends. They always give us extra hands, no matter what. Any figure we get from Marvel Legends, we're always going to get some form of other alternate hands. So that's doesn't change if you're going to get him, if you're going to call this maximum. And then a Mjolnir with a basic handle, and I think what was that? Um, the antler or not antler? How it's like a horn from the Frost Giants. Is that what it was? I'm trying to remember. So it's not a lot to me. I'm not going to call this maximum because it's not maximum. And God, I know it's going to be maximum price, but it's still good of an updated Thor figure. I mean, it's got toe hinges too. The sculpt looks great, and I think it's modern enough and classic enough to kind of relate to like the Donny Cates run of Thor. So it's it's still good. I do like it. It's just it's not max. It's just really deluxe. That's all it is for me. 209 Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? Easy pass for Thor. Yeah. Malcolm Lee, how you doing? Walmart Zolocon and Greg Fenstad, how you doing, man? Electro Lightning, yeah, exactly right. Maximum Thor is nice. I dig the recent outfit. Hopefully, an original outfit too. Yeah, see, this reminds me of Donny Cates's run, and I'm okay with that. That's still cool. I like it. Honey Badger, perfect example. Where's the spinning hammer effect? So unless you got the previous Thor figure, which was the android, and I think that was the Target exclusive, you got your spinning Thor hammer. Um, but why not add it to this? Because many people may not have bought that one. So this is it's missing stuff. You know what I mean? That it could have easily been. You can add something. I don't know. Frost Giant. Yes, thank you, Greg. Looks like they're doing the ball joints on the arms. Yeah, yeah, it is. Missing spinning hammer, electrified hammer. Oh, electrified hammer. That would be cool. Yeah, because if you can add the electric effects to the hammer, that would be nice. Alternate head, bear arms would be cool. That would be a really cool accessory. Destroy for his all father Thor after Jane died. Oh, yeah. Ragnarok Thor had the spinning hammer. Yep, that's the one. So yeah, that it's a nice update. And when for me in Maximum, I think of course everything has to be new. I understand if you're going to reuse some accessories, but you got to add a little bit more stuff than this. This is this isn't a good offering. This is a nice deluxe offering, but I wouldn't categorize this in the maximum. And that's a shame too, because I know that price is just going to be up there. This is going to be what the Spider-Man price range, like $50. So Eh, I'll get it at some point, but it's not a pre-order for me. That's where I'm at with it. Um, I don't know. I guess you can add the electrical effects that it comes with to the hammer, but it's just going to spread from across his forearm to the outside of the hammer. So it works and all. The cape looks good too. I don't mind it. It looks really nice to see. Uh, so I hope it's done well. And then we have our Secret Wars here, which actually is that actually up next? Let me see here. No, Archangel's up next. Let's go to Archangel. So Archangel. I don't mind this because it is an updated body to the other Archangel that we already got. But of course, they're titling this under X-Men 97, which I'm surprised they would title this under X-Men 97. Um, there are great updates in this. So I do like it. I can absolutely add this to my X-Men 97 shelf. They should have added a Warren head with his blonde hair for this set just to make it animated series in a way. Do you know what I mean? Um, so it's cool to see this update. I love. I think Dwight called it the tuning fork of the wings. That's a great alternative to have instead of the wings spread out in the open like that. So that's pretty cool. And then we get that blaster rifle, which it could be cables. I don't recall. Yeah, I remember him using a blaster from the animated series, but I don't remember from what or when. But X-Men 97, he had cameos because of Morph. That was really the only reason. So it is what it is for that. No butterfly joints, and I that's more than likely because of the wings packet on the back. But the updated body, I'll take it. See, this looks awesome. I love that. So cool to see. Because it's X-Men, yeah, it'll be more priority for me, but I don't need to have it right away. This Avengers 2 pack though. I, I don't remember this run of Avengers. I was probably not reading Avengers when I was a kid for this run. So I I have no need for this. I think it's cool. I think their head sculpts are phenomenal with this. This Quicksilver does look good, and the head sculpts look so good. Their emotions on here are very well done. Black Widow, of course, um, the new body, thank God, because I'm surprised they're not going backwards with Black Widow. So it's cool to see the all new body again. But it's again on a Black Widow. I mean, how many? What do we have? Do we have three Black Widows now? Not much for me to want to grab it. I don't. Yeah. But this two pack here, oh man, I do like this. This actually looks really cool to me. Let's see, where did I leave off with you guys? Uh, I wonder how easy that cape is to remove. 56, I think, is what he is listed. Oh my God, 56. Sheesh. Oh yeah, because they did a price increase again. So unannounced price increases, and it's wild. Oh boy. The first maximum to hit Ross. You think so? Interesting. I don't think they will do that. I don't know if they'll put maximum as part of, you know, liquidating to a Ross or Ollie's or DD's or whatever. By all means, it could happen. But that would be very surprising. Maximum is supposed to be the last figure to buy. Yeah, it's possible. I like and want these lightning effects, but they won't work well with them. Yeah, I mean, I like them too. I mean, I bought another Electro from Ross just for the lightning effects. So, love the retractable wings back piece. Yes, Cable's gun is there. This torso looks to have a single peg, not the double peg of Angel Arcane. So why not? Okay, that's a very good question. Why not? You're right. It's because they don't want to. It's who knows? I have no idea. It's like they use the limbs and the arms and the legs from Vulcan, but they kept the torso the same because they don't want to make that adjustment. Widow should have had a swappable hair like Thor. Oh, that would have been neat. Yeah. So the 2-pack here, Bullseye. Bullseye actually looks really good. This is I like that Bullseye. It's actually really nice to me. Muse, my God, I'm impressed with this. I'm happy that they're doing these blood splatters on not just the weapons, but on Bullseye's alternate head. And you could say the same for Muse's chest and forearms, just because of what he actually does. But I'm not surprised it's just a Pulse exclusive because they're not going to sell this anywhere else. They're just going to sell it directly to Pulse. So if you want this 2-pack, you got to get it through Hasbro Pulse. So absolutely, I want to pre-order this 2-pack. But they look really nice. Now, I am going to question the hell out of why the hell would you use that reuse that torso. It's really outdated to me, and I think they're using both the same torso. Am I wrong? Let me see here. It's all yeah, I think it's the same one. This is like this is the updated body that is on Giant Man. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It is, yeah, it's this body. That's the, this just an updated torso. Um, so, I mean, it's still good, but I figured maybe it's going to look too thin or skinny for these characters. I would have preferred a little bit more of a bulkier sculpt, but then again, I don't know. They make these decisions. I, I like what they're offering here. I think it's still good. It's just, you know, certain reuse I question. I don't know. Do you guys think the same thing? I don't. It's I think it's still a good looking 2-pack. It really does. Let's see. Alan, what's up, man? How you doing? Muse looks amazing. I'm digging that Muse Bullseye 2-pack. My Target is running a sale, not clearance on the Diver. Yes, they are. The Diver 2-pack is like 30 something maybe, and Desert Scorpion is like $26. Picked up both, but didn't get the prices you got it. Yeah, I know. Dan the Toyman, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Hope is all well with you. Okay, let's see. So yes, 2-pack Pulse exclusive. And now we have Onslaught, Target exclusive on the large card back. I don't know how they're going to do this at Target because the large card back is really big compared to the regular size card backs. So I do want this figure, and there's a only reason why is because I do not have Onslaught anymore. My Onslaught wave was sold a long, long time ago. So I don't have an Onslaught anymore. I could definitely use this um, for one on my X-Men shelf. Two, maybe I can just incorporate them into the um, Marvel versus Capcom shelf. I, I'm sure it can be done, but I still like that build a figure. So for them to reissue this in a way, I think there's some updated paint in this. I don't think they really changed it at all, but I think they may have updated the paint. It looks good to me. I'm curious of how much they're going to charge for it. Hopefully 40. Nothing more than that would be fine. But it still looks good to me. It works well for someone who doesn't have it anymore. It is something that I would buy. If you already have this, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth buying again. So that's really up to you. But I think it's still a nice, a nice reissue for those who don't have it, considering it is a much older figure. This thing came out back in like what, 2018, maybe 2017, because I started collecting Marvel Legends around the time that this was still being released. Let's see. Irrelevant Hulk, what's up, man? You want yeah, I know, right? It's all Joe's HQ. What's up, man? How you doing? Painted some of the purple different than the rest. That's about it. Okay. That's good to know. Um, yeah, I tried looking for like a loose Onslaught just to have them back in the collection, but it was so difficult. It was definitely difficult for me to find. I could find parts for them, but it was just a pain in the butt to even do so. 2016. Okay, so yeah, it was because I was buying Marvel Legends at Ross too. I remember buying a lot of the parts at Ross, especially like when the MCU Giant Man was showing up at Ross. I was buying stuff like that. I remember completing Giant Man as a bath through Ross, and that was like the beginning of my toy hunting in YouTube. And now we get to the Secret Wars. So we have Absorbing Man here. Again, another build a figure that I don't have anymore. It's nice to see that we're getting him back again. And it's updated, of course. So I don't mind picking this one up because I need one for my collection. I don't have an Absorbing Man anymore. But again, it would have been nice to have some sort of feature of his power like they did with the build a figure. That would have been cool if they did that. But cool to see that he's part of the Secret Wars wave, and I'll absolutely pick this one up. And the next is Constrictor. I had the first Constrictor. What was that, during Dark Days of Marvel Legends? So I remember having that. Um, don't have it anymore. So again, having Constrictor back in the collection, that would be cool. Those are some Omega Red tendrils right there. So simple figure. Look at this. He doesn't even have extra hands, which is unusual, but simple enough figure. This looks like, oh my God, is it? It is the same body, isn't it? Nope. Legs are different, but the torso, the, hmm, whose torso is that? Is that Vulcan's? Maybe this is the Vulcan body. Okay. That's probably the Vulcan body. Yeah, that's got to be the Vulcan body. Okay. I was going to say, if that's the Giant Man again. That would be crazy. Here's everyone's number one. Daredevil. My goodness. You know, NJ Tree and Disavowed, we were just in our chat, we were just thinking if this was going to be announced before the live stream. And surprisingly, it got announced. I'm impressed. This looks really nice. I have the latest one I have is from the 3-pack. So I definitely enjoy that Daredevil figure. This looks really good though. I like this. It's got his the sonar effect, which is even better to have. Oh, that's so good. I'm just surprised he does not have toe articulation. That would have been so good if he had toe articulation. But what's funny is, doesn't the other the 3-pack Daredevil have toe articulation? And I feel like it does. It does. That's why. Oh man, this is so crazy. So here, yeah, I have. Here's that Daredevil, which this is the same. Is this the same body? I gotta look at this. This is crazy. If this is the same body, no, it's not. That's the thing. This is a completely different body. Because this one is more of the Giant Man body, or the Sunfire body, if you want to call it that. The torso is different. It's got the same articulation, which is nice, but this new Daredevil is much more bulkier in the muscle, including, I think, in the arms too. And it's nice to see that this basically does look like a new sculpt, because you see all the stress lines in the clothing sculpted in around the knees, the pelvis area, the elbows. So it's really cool that they've added that detail in the sculpt, including in the mask, where you can see where the eyebrows are. That's all sculpted in. Much, much different. So that's awesome. That's a much newer Daredevil body that they're throwing in there. But reuse of something, I'd have to figure that one out. But no toe articulation. so that is the different. That is one difference in there. So that's still really cool. Let's see. Here we go. Greg, Absorbing Man needs swap arms for his power. Yes, I absolutely agree. Or full-on torso swap option people could buy to try and swap arms. Yeah, see, I agree. I would love if he were able to show his powers. Built that Onslaught at Five Below. Oh, that's right. It was at Five Below. I forgot all about that. Multiple Daredevils will be attacking by financial. This Daredevil can go F off. You know my thoughts. One fist, no toes. Yes, that is also another. No, you're gonna. You know you like this. This Daredevil is a big improvement, man. I get it. I absolutely get it. Where's the loadout here? Yes, this is weird as hell, because you can absolutely see this. That's 2 gripping hands for the batons, and then he's got this other hand. What do we call this hand? Is it just like a splayed out open hand? I don't know. And then we got the fist. We have a fist. So what are you gonna do? I can't believe they did that either. He should have a pair of fists, a pair of gripping hands, and you could have just the one open hand. But throw in the other fist, man. That would have been smart. I don't know why. That makes no sense. Daredevil looks good. They'll do it again with the next match. K-Mac, what's up, man? How you doing? Different body. This one's thicker. It's new. This new body. Evil Fingers hand. Okay. Brian King, what's up, man? I might get this Daredevil because I don't have one. Might. I think it looks great. Brian, that makes sense. I'd do the same if I didn't have it. Yeah, I know. You'll still get it. You will absolutely. You know where you will be one of the first people to find it at Walmart. You're going to be like, I bought it. Falcon here. This is very original. I think it looks good. It's a nice I guess throwback to that original look of Falcon. But I was perfectly fine with the other one we had. Wherever the hell I see it. Oh yeah, because it was on a retro card back. And I thought that was good enough. But here we're seeing Falcon again, and okay. I like the wings. They're somewhat of an improvement, but it's still there. This is one I don't care for. It's like, okay, we got another Falcon. I don't see why. I guess they did it based on the theme of Secret Wars. I have no idea. But we're getting another one. This was a weird choice. At least in my opinion, it is. Magic. Okay. Getting a whole new Magic figure with an updated body, which is great. It's nice that it's a new body. We got her armed right there. It's just funny because the Magic that we got in the past was the Walgreens exclusive, and it was outfitted with so much accessories. But look, this is an updated version, new mutant style, so it's gonna work. It's gonna look really good. Hey, to me, it's X-Men. I will definitely pick this one up at some point. I'm in no rush to pre-order it, but it looks like a good figure. It looks like the new body that was it, X-23 has, so that'll work. And here's the last one. Spider-Man alien costume, which is like, okay. It's a neat look. It really is. I don't know. I'm here nor there with this. I think the sculpt is nice for the arm, the head where you can see the symbiote just trying to just encompass him. So it's got nice touches in there to do so. And I'm not exactly sure. I know this is an accessory, but it's kind of like I don't know what you would do with it. It's just there. So it looks cool. And I think the other side is a battle damaged arm. I never opened my battle damaged Spider-Man. So I don't know if that's the same reuse for that arm. The colors, the red and blue, are really nice for this. And I think it goes really well with the symbiote, attaching itself. But that is the 6th figure that was announced. Yeah, there's that piece right here that I don't know anything about and what it just sits there. So yeah, that was a lot to talk about for Marvel Legends. That's crazy. There we go. You know me too well. I know you will buy it if you see it. If Daredevil had toe hinge, I bet a lot would buy him, as he would be an almost definitive. Yeah, he would be an almost definitive one. If this red matched that new one, I'm sure people would swap the feet. But it is completely different considering that the legs look like an actual boot and it's a thicker body, so it's not going to work. And the reds don't match. Why does Red Wing have a red hand gripper? It should be translucent. Yes, I agree. It should be translucent. I don't know why they didn't choose a translucent, but probably to save on the plastic that they were using, they just punched it out of a red plastic that's already there. I want this. I've been waiting a long time for this one for Falcon. Okay. I did pre-order Magic. Cool. And then Magic is a solid fig. Should have had a swap arm for no armor. That would be neat. That would be really cool. Could have reused Blink's portal in another color. That's a very good idea. I like that idea. Fleecies, what's up, man? Just passing through. It's my birthday weekend. Happy birthday, sir. That Daredevil is my number one from that Secret Wars wave. This is new battle damage. Cool. Okay, maybe I'll pass on Spider-Man. You won't. Irrelevant Hulk. I'm sure you'll get it at some point. But it's still a cool idea. I do like it, but it's not one for me to be like, hey, let me get it. I got to get it now. So there we go. That was the reveals for Marvel Legends, but I know there were a lot more reveals. Do you guys have any Toy Fair? Let's see, actually, what's up in my bed? Okay. I'm trying to get my bandwidth to catch up because I know Toyark has a lot of ads that slow down the internet on this. So I'm gonna do my best. So if you have any suggestions that I should take a look at, I will take a look at it. But I know there were some reveals from Marvel Legends as well. Like this. Since we're going to talk about Marvel Legends, here it is. So Professor Hulk, retail price $46.99. So I guess that's the new deluxe price. God, Jesus Christ. And then this Iron Spider, $34.99, which is what was it? Is that? It's still too much. Aaron Davis Iron Spider. Now, for those that have this figure, wait a minute, I do have this figure. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to grab it. Let's see. Let's see. So I have the Marvel Legends Iron Spider. Is it the same? Because I didn't look at it. Well, it is different. It's most of it is the same, I would say. No, maybe not. Interesting. Very interesting. So the torso is different because it's got the emblem is sculpted in a different way. Head is different too because the eyes are shaped differently. The arms are the arms are the same. The arms are the same and the legs are the same. So the torso is what's different. Yeah, legs, arms are the same. Torso and head is different. And then of course the the Waldos, absolutely different because he's got four versus this one has three. So I do like this. It's still really cool to see, and I mean, it's an Aaron Davis, so that's really cool to see that. And the head sculpt actually looks really good. So it looks like there's an improvement. No, it's the same Waldos. I, there's no. It's just painted differently, or put in a different plastic color. Yeah, it's just a different plastic color. So looks nice. And then we got Professor Hulk here. That's crazy. Professor Hulk is at Toy Fair with his bunny slippers. Team NT Joes. Oh, geez, I know, right? Original Iron Spider was 3 Waldos. MJ Iron Spider is 4. Yeah, you get 4 legs with this one. Could have used the super articulated torso. Oh, I agree. That would have been smart on their part. Professor Hulk. What do we say this was? $46.99. So another Hulk. I was unaware of the bunny slippers. I did not know he had those. So when I saw that like tease of slippers, I was like, what the hell is that? And why is it so big? The first thing I thought was like a Hulk size figure, but I didn't know who had bunny slippers. So I was not familiar with this um, look of Hulk with bunny slippers. I was familiar with Professor Hulk. I just didn't know about the bunny slippers. So this looks nice. It does look nice. You got pinless knees now, which is nice. You can't. I don't think I have. Yeah. Um, looks like a new torso because they sculpted in that black tank top. Arms, I'm sure, is the same as all the previous Hulks. Um, legs is almost the same considering it's not torn up. But you got the bunny slippers. You got all these other accessories. New head sculpt. It's nice. It looks good. I would pick it up. I never had a Professor Hulk. Um, hell, I'm looking at 3 Hulks right now. So well, why not? And there's your loadout. At least you get fists, a trigger hand for a whole. Oh no, we got a trigger hand before. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool. 2 alternate heads. That's cool. So nice reveal at Toy Fair for Marvel Legends. We got some loyal subjects doing Mask and Gem. Hasbro Star Wars doing stuff. Oh, there's a Marvel display there. NECA, I forgot they're doing Batman, Penguin, and Catwoman. Kotobukiya booth, man, there's so much stuff. Nacelle doing stuff. Biker Mice, Power Lords, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Roboforce, and Sector still continuing on, and they're still doing Star Trek. McFarlane Toys doing sports, anime, and more. Spawn and Savage Dragon. Oh, Savage Dragon, that's cool. And they're doing video games, Helldivers 2, Fallout, Warhammer, Mortal Kombat, Warcraft, and more. Warcraft. Really? Quite a bit of stuff. And neck figures? McDonald's figures. Holy crap. That is wild to me. Man, oh man. They introduced DuckTales. That's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. There's so much. And it's already 10 o'clock. So we could keep going and going. It's so crazy. Professor Hulk also had a brown jacket in the comics, if I recall. That Hulk head is perfect for the NBC. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a nice Hulk. Yeah, for Marvel superheroes. Yeah, I can see that. TKD bar, what's up, man? No Hulk clap. You expect that? It's not gonna happen. Uh, sports with single joint knee. Did he really? Oh my god, that's crazy. What else, man? There's a lot of NECA. NECA doing TMNT Fortnite figures. That's a whole other thing to tap into. You still sticking with TMNT, but you went through the Fortnite look. Wow, that's impressive. I'm surprised they even were like, "Hey, let's do the Fortnite versions of TMNT." My God, man, Toy Fair just keeps going. There's just so much stuff. McFarlane Toys grabs the Sony Games license. Oh my God. But they're going to produce 7-inch figures. Oh, how does everyone think about that? Man, McFarlane wants to stick with that 7-inch scale. That's crazy. So NJ Tree told said in the chat, Playmates doing the TMNT GI Joe figure. Just the look of this is very nostalgic to me. Because I remember like when I was collecting turtles back in the 90s, um and there were so many different versions of the four turtles doing different stuff, and like the sports one is a perfect example when they each did a different uh version of whatever, like what was it, was someone was a football player, someone was a basketball player, things like that. So this being GI Joe, that's pretty wild, and it just reminds me of that look of what Playmates did. And April O'Neil as Scarlet over there, that's pretty cool. So Donnie's dial tone, Michelangelo, Shipwreck, Leo is Snake Eyes, so that would make sense. And Raphael is Roadblock. And God, I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that, but that's pretty crazy. And I think having an all striker like this, that's pretty cool. And who do we have here? Oh my God. Okay. So Rocksteady and Bebop are Dreadnoks, and their names are escaping me. Ripper and man, I lost the name right there. Slash is Storm Shadow. Look at Krang as Destro, and of course that was easy enough. Cobra Commander and Shredder. It's fun. I'm not. That's something I'm not going to collect though. It's it's not going to fit anywhere in my collection. Jeff Morris, how you doing, man? Don't want these figures, but I do sort of want that all striker. Figure Fight Club, how you doing, sir? Yeah. So a lot to talk about with stop right now in regards to the toy news and stuff, just because there is too much to go over. I want to open up some figures, so I'm gonna definitely just jump into like playing with some toys and go from there. This is there's just we'll try to see if we can do a lot more talking points with Toy Fair, considering Toy Fair is still going on till Tuesday. Toy Fair ends on end of day Tuesday, so there could be more stuff coming out um, on Monday and Tuesday. We have a lot of our friends over there right now that did a lot of coverage. They've been posting a lot of stuff on Instagram and on YouTube, and I'm sure they're gonna like edit some videos for any interviews that they have done. So make sure you watch what's going on with them. So I highly recommend checking everybody out that's there right now. I'm sure they're having a great time. Wish I was there. So what I have again, if you weren't here at the beginning of the live stream, I definitely want to open up Cyclops, and I have the extender piece for the torso. So we're going to see if that works out well enough. I recently picked up this lizard from the liquidation store, so we'll check that one out as well. We got Akuma here. Awesome to get a new Jada Toys Street Fighter figure. And then we have other various like G.I. Joes and Marvel Legends that we have not yet opened and hope to open soon, if we can get to it. And maybe within this hour, I've never opened up the Sentinel. So we can open up the Sentinel. I don't know how in the hell I'm going to do this, but we'll figure it out, because I was surprised. I forgot I never opened it. Never opened it. Can you believe that? That's just ridiculous on my part to not even open it yet. That's crazy. So let's start off with something simple, and let's see if I can set this up from before. And again, if you guys didn't check out the live stream that I had at 5 o'clock, I was interviewing Michael Zolotaro, who is the showrunner of ZoloCon that has the upcoming show in the next 2 weeks. Please definitely check out that video. You can learn a lot about the toy show, in the hopes that you may come this year or maybe next year to check out the show, because it is an ever-growing toy show that he is producing, and I can't wait for the next 2 weeks to go and check out the show. Let's see here. Let's add you, and yeah, we can do that. All right, so if you checked out Toy Hunt, this is one of the things I found. Saved me about $10. It's not bad. I feel like buying it right away. I was hoping for some sort of sale that Amazon would have done, but Amazon never did a sale. So it's kind of weird. And even with Amazon doing, like Cyber Monday deals and Black Friday deals, they've never had any good discounts. But surprisingly, liquidation stores, it's just crazy. Sometimes they just end up with a lot of Amazon products. So I definitely wanted to pick some stuff up if I found any, and I found something. So that's pretty damn cool. Aces Place 22, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Art is yeah, right. Am I echoing? I don't hear it though. That's so weird. Let's see. So let's take a look. My one fear with buying at liquidation stores is that, it's more than likely has been opened before. But I know the store always checks to make sure that if it's in good condition to purchase, and even if it wasn't, they're very good about, refunding. Not all liquidation stores will refund. They'll definitely be like, nope, all sales final. But luckily, um, they will work with you depending upon whatever the issue is. And for what I can tell, the figure looks good. I don't see any issues. Oh, that's a whole different set of feet that I was expecting. I'm going to lean you there for a second. So he does come with an alternate head and additional hands, which I'll show right there. So that's cool. It's painted nicely. It's definitely painted very well. And he does have a tail. So the tail, I'm assuming, is bendable. Well, it is bendable, but it doesn't look like it stays in place. So, but I'm sure it's a good kickstand for that. And it plugs in pretty nicely. So there, yep, see? Kickstand right there. Abby, who is that chick with the red jacket? Oh, that's Momo. Did you watch? Well, see, I don't think you watch anime. That's the thing. That is Dandadan. That figures Momo right here. That's just new soft goods under the crazy figure body. I just took the SH Figure Arts head, put the soft goods for her alternate look from a soft goods customizer that I purchased the clothes from, and there you go. That's what I made. Here she is. If you really want to, there you go. So yeah, that's what it is. If you watch the anime, you may like it. It's actually really good. So the Screaming Head sculpt actually looks really good. They did a great job with that. And I'm glad there's a second head sculpt because, geez, that would have been crazy. Pinless, which is cool. It's got, I don't know what to call this upper piece, but it can shift around and turn. So it can go back and forward slightly, but then the head can do the same thing. No butterfly joints. But nice pinless elbows. Sculpt is really good because the sculpt on the scales are everywhere. This tail can go up and down. There's no side to side, but you can turn if you wanted to. So that's limited, but for me, it's like a kickstand for the lizard. I don't know if I can really make anything dynamic out of this figure, but it's got a diaphragm joint that can rock really nicely, moving forward slightly, moving back slightly. Upper thigh cut, but he's got this type of leg. I don't even know what to call it, but the hinge is there with a rocker, and of course the double jointed knee. So can he stand up straight? I mean, yeah. Once you get his feet planted and use your kickstand, you can definitely do that. The head sculpt, like I said, that's a good Screaming Head sculpt. But there is your other one, which is really cool. Oh, let's see. Michael, what's up, man? Is that the note? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Found it at a discount store, so was happy to pick it up. And of course, let me see. I have Amazing Spider-Man here. Hopefully I can get him standing. Hopefully I can get him standing. Yeah. Just to scale a size comparison like that. Goes right up to his shoulder. That autofocus. What in the heck? Very, yeah, that's good. Let's see. Do you have the other villains? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm missing Vulture. I had the one when it, not the Build-A-Figure Vulture, but the one that came as a deluxe figure. I stupidly sold it, and now I want it back. So I'm just missing the Vulture. So I can be on the lookout for the Vulture at some point. No rush for it though. Roughshod, how you doing, man? Yeah, so this not bad for a pickup to add to that Spider-Man villains collection display that I have going on over there. So it looks good. I'm pretty sure this will work very, very nicely. So I'm happy that I was getting, a good discount, an okay discount. Okay discount. Would I have wanted cheaper? Absolutely. If I could have gotten this for like 25, that would have been much better, honestly. So, but it will still work to add on to the shelf. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. It is a good deal on my end, considering the fact that I've never seen it on sale ever. So let's get Akuma out, because damn. Oh, I'm for this one. This is really cool. I wasn't expecting this to show up. Not that it's late or early. I can't really say if it was late or early, but if you checked out my last Toy Hunt video, you know where I bought this from, because they get their stuff real quick, all the time. All of their Jada toys, they get fairly early on. So I am extremely happy that they had it in stock, and I was able to order it, pick it up, and now I have Balrog on the way too. So I think Balrog is arriving at their store. I ordered Balrog at a completely different place, but I'm just saying it's arriving at a different store, and it will be, I think it'll be shipped this week, and Balrog will probably show up the following week, if not earlier. So cutting this open. Okay, I can't. Gotta leave it in there. I'm gonna leave the tape. Oh, there's so many plastic ties in here. I gotta start cutting stuff out. So let me see if I can get all this stuff pretty easily. Got your stands here. So let's did anyone find anything good on their toy hunts this week? Because it has been really slim over here, which is why I went to liquidation stores in my recent toy hunt, because there's nothing new for me to find. I don't even know if there's anything new really coming out at this time, because of whatever's going on. Toy Fair is happening, so there's quite a bit. But there have been... What is stuck? Oh my god, he's attached at the elbows. There have been pre-orders dropping on like BBTS, so now I have a couple things on my pile of loot that I know are going to be that I will probably start to ship soon. But I'm hoping for like one more figure Don't you hate that? Like if you've ever experienced Big Bad Toy Store's pile of loot, there's always just like the possibility of one more figure that could show up in your pile of loot. So you wait and then you wait. And the next thing you know, it's been like a month, maybe 2 months. And you're just like, oh, I got to start shipping it or else it's going to just ship automatically. So it is what it is. And I just have to wait, unfortunately. So I will wait because I'm waiting for more Storm Arena figures to drop, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm hoping that it's going to happen, but I can't determine if it will. All right, now that I've cut all of it, yeah, I cut all of it out. All right, so there we go. I always enjoy the packaging for this stuff, but I was surprised everything was really stuck in there. Holy crap. Where'd we go? It's Arnold. I meant the other No Way Home villains. Yes, I do, because I have Green Goblin. I have Sandman. Who else? Is there anyone else? Sandman. I have Electro because I got it on clearance. I got most of these guys on clearance anyway. And then I got Lizard. Yeah, I have them. We're all good. New York Toy Fair did not show anything I want. That's okay. Save money. Luke, how you doing, man? I ain't sound shit. What? I didn't attend. I don't live in New York, but I have seen stuff there on YouTube. I didn't attend. Oh, for Toy Fair? Yeah. Are you part of the industry? Because I know it's not for the public. You can't buy tickets to Toy Fair unless you work in the industry. I'm going to be so disappointed if art ends up being on the. Oh my god. GameStop has Akuma available online. Really? That's cool. I just posted my pile of loot. Nice. Mars Bars, what's up? I added a flesh shade wash to the face and the red eyes pop. Did you really? That's cool. That's really awesome. What about Doc Ock? Oh, yes, I do have Doc Ock. That's the other one. I do have them all. What sucks is that Akuma doesn't have the logo on his back, but that's what the exclusive is for. So we're going to get that logo? Is that what you're talking about? I recently found G.I. Joe Classified Lifeline and Hidden. Oh, did you really? Where'd you find them? Walmart? That Akuma is fire. Yeah, this looks good. So the last time I saw this figure was at New York Comic Con, and it was an actual displayed figure showcased in their glass case. What the hell? I know that there's. Am I not doing something correctly? I'm not. It's the ankle. That's what's causing it. There we go. This ankle. Let me work with that. Oh, interesting. The ankle. There's ratchets in this. That's pretty neat. Now I'm a little. There we go. It's kind of just. There might be a little bit too much plastic going forward. All right, let me who should I get? Oh, here you go. Just get Ryu. Just in terms of size. There is slight height. That's pretty cool. Actual back? I'm not part of any. Yeah, so Toy Fair, unless you are like work within the toy company or you're press, something like that. That's the only people that can get in the toy fair. A local card shop that also sells Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool that your local shop was able to get that stuff early too. Recent Marvel Legends live stream didn't reveal anything I wanted. Oh wow. Sometimes I'll get a pre-order in on Amazon and get them early. The skin on his back should have it too. That varies. I know what you mean. I get it, but yeah. So this, let's see. Nice rotation just in the neck area, but then the neck itself really makes more improvement in there. So that's very cool. This does not articulate, but it is a soft rubber up here. The butterfly joints is really, really cool. Look at this. It's like it rotates inside this oval shape in there. So, and my goodness. So it's almost similar to like what Balrog has, where you can just maneuver that and shift it around. Because you can see that it's not just like a round shape, but it's an actual like piece that rotates all over the place. That's really cool. That's a cool design that they did there. That's really nice. And of course, the double jointed elbow, pinless, of course. That's a good range, what they got going on there. They do have, let me see here. It should be. It is a ball waist, but I wonder how much clearance it can make aside from just like the diaphragm joint there. Because sometimes, oh, that's not bad. That's not bad for what it, yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good. Upper thigh, and then I gotta move this around. It's still kind of seized up a bit. So breaking it in, so to speak. There you go. With the double jointed knees, toe joints as well. And I love that. I think that's awesome to see something like that. But here, this is what I was concerned about, because even with the rocker, so of course we can go back that far, but this one can go forward that much. But this one I got concerned about because this one goes back, but this one has a little bit too much plastic right there that if the foot itself wouldn't overlap it. So now it's tough to even go forward because it's, unless you kind of like chip that off a bit. So that might be a defect on my figure. It may not be on every figure, but that's just something to point out because I'm sure it'll get in the way for anyone that may want to articulate that figure. Because look, I may have to, there we go. I kind of forced it forward. Just so I could properly get him to stand the way I want him to. Alternate head, awesome. Looks really good. There is a wash in the hair. There is some dark areas that you can, I think you can see it. It looks good. His necklace, which is held on by this plastic thread piece. So it does have the symbol right in the middle there. So this, let's just pop that off and give it a shot. Let me see if I have it on. Yep, I have it on the correct way. Now, will it hinder or do anything? I don't know. Because it's over the gi. But I guess the way it lays, so far so good. It's not too bad. Sometimes I'll get a pre-order in on Amazon and get them. Oh, we got it there. Logan Paul, fake PSA 10 Pikachus. Oh my God. Really? Good Lord. I know that the new Marvel Legends Archangel figure is supposed to be from season 2 of X-Men 97. It's weird though. I hope so. I hope it's part of, I hope he's there. That would be really cool because, we're getting Apocalypse. So for Archangel to show up again, that's awesome to see. So it's nice. It's cool though that he had little cameos with Morph, but it's still cool. I like it. It's a nice upgrade from the previous. Did you know BBTSL trading cards? Oh my God, do they really? I'm gonna have to look now. Kyle, what's up, man? So then we do get alternate hands for him, which is really nice. We will check that out. And we get this huge blast effect, which is crazy in comparison to this one. That is a significant difference. You can pre-order? You mean this one? How much are they pre-ordering it? Because this is English, by the way, and I have 2 of these. Oh yeah, I know. I know it's an X-Men 97. We had a discussion about that earlier, but I was questioning why they put X-Men 97 in. But then again, because it's the new thing, I get why they put X-Men 97. It's just I'm hoping for what you said. It's because he'll be in season 2. So by all means, that's great. It's still a good look anyway, regardless. I love the X-Men 97 series. What Marvel Legends has done with that series has been very good, and I really like it a lot. Of course, I love the X-Men 97 animated show. It's phenomenal. I've watched it so many different times. So I will get it at some point. All good. You're going? I am going. Yes. Check out my. I just did an interview with Mike, the showrunner of the show. I had a live stream earlier today at 5:00, so you can learn about the Zolocon from that show. I wonder if he'll. Who knows? Who knows? All right, I swapped his hands out, so I'm going to see what I could do, especially with how well, I don't know. We shall see how close these can get. Oh, that's pretty close. That's not too bad. It's not bad. It really isn't. It's actually pretty good. I'm trying to see if I can the wrist peg itself and trying to just put them a little bit in a further stance. But that's Not bad at all. That's pretty good compared to the previous, like the way what's it called? The way Ryu was originally. That was a big not a drawback, but it was a good start. Please don't mind me while I try to see if I can pose this properly. If so, maybe so. But don't mind the legs because I will try my best into posing that the way I can. If I can. And I know that's the feet that will hinder me from doing so, but I bet you if I properly fix the legs in a certain way where it's angled, then yeah, see, there we go. I could try that just to keep them standing. Nope. Lower that and raise that. Let's see. I mean, hey, I like it. Saw the interview, very cool. Nice. Awesome. The 97 Apocalypse when it comes out at the end of the year, because that thing looked great. Yeah, that's going to be great. It's a box of 12 packs for $61. 12 packs? Is that what I get? I think it's 12 packs too. $61 is, that's fair, I guess. Yep, 12 packs. I paid 50. So that's not bad. And I had free shipping. So $50 for each, and I got 2. So I'm hoping for anything good. But I love Dandadan. Regardless of it, I think it'll be really cool. I think we'll see 2 waves for season 2. Just curious if they'll reveal them before the season comes out like last time, or if they'll be shown after it airs. I don't know. That's good to see if we can figure that one out. I have no idea. Figures in Wave 1 could be Gambit when he's a horseman, rogue in her uniform from season 1's last 2 episodes. Beast would be great. Havoc, Polaris, Forge. Yeah, we could definitely see Forge again. Havoc, Polaris would be cool to see if they get X Factor thrown back in. That would be pretty neat. Okay, so great to have Akuma. I think the articulation is much evolved from the way they started with Ryu. Much more improved, and I think that's really cool to see that evolution of their articulation going, because I know with Balrog that was a huge improvement for a larger size figure. That's going to be awesome to see. It really will be. So cool to see that. Let me put you back here, and hopefully we can just kind of just push you over here for a moment. Cyclops. Let's work on Cyclops for a second. So we'll see if I can actually do this. Hopefully. I'm going to hope, because there's a lot of mixed feelings about the Cyclops. I definitely wanted to try it out regardless, because it's SH Figuarts has definitely done good things and bad things. It can vary depending upon, the IP or what choices they made. Who knows? This is crazy. They came with the backdrop for this Cyclops, which I've seen them do stuff like this before. It's just sometimes it's like, all right, you did something to help with an accessory, but the pictures for that, it's got to be, it has to be really good. I would have preferred something more in plastic. Let's see. There's already someone. That's cool. That's really cool. Just saw a video on Instagram of the Maximum Thor. The range is surprisingly really good compared to. Well, that's good. Good to know. That's really good to know. Pre-order Daredevil, Magic, and Falcon. Looking forward to the Archangel, Hulk, and Muse 2-pack. Nice. You basically, well, Falcon I don't care about, but I do care about the rest of them. So this is what you get with this pack, this figure pack. I said pack. That's not too bad for with the offering. So I've learned a little bit about this. So outside of Cyclops, I mean, we get 2 different blast effects, and these are necks, which I know one neck is more to hold the blast effects up, which is an interesting choice for them to do, because I think there's a very good neck piece here that is very good at the articulation to allow that neck to rotate in many directions, while these are more static, that will hold the head in place, so that way however you position the blast effect will stay in its position instead of like weigh it down and you will see that head fall forward. I've seen that happen with the Mezco Cyclops. When I had the Mezco Cyclops, no matter what I did, if I were just shooting Cyclops's eye blast forward, his head would constantly droop downward because of how heavy the blast effect was. So interesting choice that they actually did alternate necks to make that neck or that head stay in place. So I don't mind that. That's actually a nice feature for them to do so. Multiple hands, as you can see, great. I love how Figuarts always does multiple hands, because it can provide so much expression in a figure. So it's nice to see that. And let's take a look at what we got going on here. And I think there has always been that factor of this figure being too short. But I get it. I definitely get it's too short. But if you think of it from an import standpoint, it is a taller figure, because majority of, SH Figuarts, they actually fall around the 5.5 inch, 5 3/4 of an inch scale. They're always just below 6 inches, while our domestic figures are always 6 inches or larger. So in a weird ass way, I expected it to be shorter than Marvel Legends. What else did you expect out of an SH Figuarts? So out of the box, he actually looks really good. He definitely looks like the Marvel versus Capcom style. He does. He looks good. His torso does look short, though. It looks compacted in. And God forbid, I mean, look, where is Cyclops here? Well, my Cyclops is actually in a pose. This is my X-Men 97 Cyclops. So for him, as your basic Cyclops figure, if I were to just stand him up straight, he's definitely taller. than your SH Figuarts. And in my mind, I expected that because it's an SH Figuarts. It's import figure. So are there some good points to this? Let's find out. In terms of articulation, there is, so yeah, they have a butterfly joint as well. It's kind of similar to what I've seen with SH Figuarts and how they sculpt their figures. So still cool to see. You can, yeah, okay. Let's pop that back in. Smooth joints. Definitely nice. There is your neck rotation. That is wild to see. Very cool to see. Sculpted hair, which looks really good. And then the big thing, there's a diaphragm joint that barely, well, it goes back a little bit, but forward, not so much. But the waist somewhat helps, but you don't get anything out of it. It doesn't go forward at the diaphragm part. At the waist, yeah, it's similar. Upper thigh, double jointed knee. So yeah, that is a huge disappointing factor for the waist area, the diaphragm area. It's not, there's no movement. There's barely any movement, I should say. Toe joints too. They have toe joints on this figure. So I'm sure there's absolutely some cool things we can do with this. I mean, look at this. Here's this blast effect right there with that head sculpt detached, and then you just attach the hair, in which case I would assume you would just use the proper neck to hold that in place. This one is smaller, in which the visor came off. So there's a screaming head, and there's that. This one's lighter, so I think I can just, add that on there. But the visor is, I'm assuming, can come off regardless. And that doesn't look like it goes in all the way. That's a weird thing. That is a weird thing. But there you go. You can do that. Still waiting for Channing Tatum. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully it will be soon. Maybe he's being safe. That's what a lot of people are thinking. Did you get the third party tour? Bam. That's what we're going to do. Yes, we're going to try it. Maybe you can recreate that scene from the Doomsday teaser for him shooting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it on this one. I got to see if this... Okay, that it popped off fairly nicely. And my concern, of course, is wanting to do... Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can really, or if I can properly do this. Oh yeah, that channel is really small. The channel for that one, for this channel piece in here is very shallow, that it... Who fell down? Oh, Morph. This piece does not want to go in all the way. What is hindering it from doing so? That is what I'm trying to figure out. So yeah, it's in there, but it, again, look at that. It just fell right out. That's unfortunate. So there's a drawback to it. So if we were to do that pose or scene, you can do it. it was very easy to do so, considering the smoothness in the in the articulation. If I were to do it with Marvel Legends, I can do it too. The neck in Marvel Legends can definitely go further back. Versus this one. You can see how you can have the chin go much further back. This one, yeah, you can't go unless I move the torso much further back. We could do that to imitate it, but you can see the difference between the two. Now, what I'm trying to see, I'm going to see if I can mess with this on the torso. Hopefully I don't have to really heat it up to do so, because normally with SH Figuarts you can pop the torsos or the waist fairly easily, but I know the harness here doesn't come off technically, so I would have to pop off what I can at the diaphragm. Now, of course, would it be smart to heat it up? Sure, I will try it, because I can feel it's a tight fit. I got the waist, not the. I got the waist. Oh, that's interesting. Looking at the waist, no wonder there's no forward movement. The waist, the ball joint is right at the front, and you can see here where it's positioned under the torso. So no wonder it's not going to go forward. It's just right at that spot and not going to go anywhere else. So that is the design that SH Figuarts chooses sometimes, that you're just like, wait, what? Why would you put that there? Why didn't you put it in the center? That's a very interesting choice. Yep, I can't do it. I have to heat up the figure. There's no way I can mess with this without breaking it. That's going to be crazy. So, unfortunately, I will have to take a heater and do it the right way. But for right now, this is what we got. Let me try this. I wonder, see, look, that the neck pops off nice, easily. That's really cool. With the head. Oh, I see. Here we go. Yeah, these neck pieces, I get it. The neck pieces really make a difference for what you want to do with it. One is more forward. I see what it is. So one neck allows the head to stay forward, while another neck allows the head to stay in like a straight position. Doesn't go any further than that. So nice alternate options. Is it good? I guess that depends on the user. It'll absolutely depend on the user and how they want to play with their figure. But again, the channel for the visor pieces are really small. And I feel as if because of how small it is, it does not stay in place. So yeah, I changed the neck to allow this weight to stay. And do I remember the pose of it? No. I'm just going to do something generic and do that. Huh. Let's see. If I throw that. Yeah, there's some good points to this thing. I know I'll mess around with it. Sorry, I wanted to try and put this extender in there, but I can't pop the diaphragm off. It's only allowing me to pop the waist off, and that's not the area that I was trying to get at. So hopefully I'll bring it to your attention next week so we can see what it looks like. Since Doomsday is in December, could the Marvel Legends wave release in the fall? That depends, because they could have a non-disclosure to not release anything before the movie. It's a possibility, unless the trailer showed something more to allow the figures to be released earlier. You won't know. But for what I know, they probably have a what are those things called, where they can't talk about it or say anything or show anything about it until the movie is released. So my guess is no, it's not going to happen. Which, to be honest, I think that's fine. I think it's if we all see the movie and then are seriously excited about it, I would love to see the figures after the movie, then get more excited that I can look forward to the figures coming out. Okay, so it's very close to 11. Do I have anything smaller to open? Because there's no way I can get into that Sentinel unless I can. You know what? Let's do it. Let's open that Sentinel, because I should open it. There's no way I'm going to have it on this spot here, which I just knocked everything over. So let's see how I can do this, because this thing is beautiful, and hopefully we can have it look like something. I have no idea through this lens or whatever. We're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. It's a tray, isn't it? Oh, it's a tray. Okay, let's take you out for a second. So does anyone have? Did anyone else get a Sentinel? Because this is crazy. Now I know it's not as big as the HasLab, but damn, I'm really gonna enjoy this. I enjoyed it when I saw it at New York Comic Con when they revealed it. So this is really awesome. Looking forward to Apocalypse, like NJ Tree said. Does this come out? Okay, that does come out. So if you haven't seen it before, that's what it looks like when you unbox it. You got the blast effects down towards the feet, the figure, more blast effects up top here, the alternate damaged head right there. Looks great. Looks really cool. These things are enormous. That's really cool to see. That's one size. That's a smaller size. And then that's neat. So let's see. There's only so much room. We have this. This looks awesome. Just because I'm a huge fan of X-Men the Animated Series. Holy God. The colors on this, man, that looks really nice. Let's see, perfect example, scale. Of course, I have Cyclops here, X-Men 97, Cyclops. And if we were to scale it, he is right below the knee of the Sentinel. So that's pretty awesome. The hands look good. The hands look good. All have like knuckle joints to it. Much better than the way they move. Honestly, these move much better than Giant Man. And Giant Man was scary to move around. I was very disappointed with the way the articulation in the fingers moved for Giant Man. So this is an improvement, but I don't think it can really grab a figure. I mean, maybe it can. That might be my only... would you call it a gripe? Because the Sentinel should be able to grab a figure, right? Grab a character. Oh, okay. I mean, it can hold them, but it doesn't like wrap. His fingers don't wrap around the figure like the HasLab Sentinel does. So, but much better articulation in this one. This is really nice. Let's see. Maybe they'll release if yeah, that's a possibility. Big Sentinel figure. Adrian, what's up, man? How heavy is it, Bart? 3 to 4 pounds, maybe 5. 3 to 4, I would say. Nope, that's weird. It feels different like this, but when I hold them right at the torso, 4 pounds, under 5. We'll go from there. That's my guess. A lot of ratchets. That's nice to hear, especially for a larger figure. Nice ratchet in the knees. Twist. Nice twist. So there's a calf twist right there. That's simple enough. That's good. Let's see. There is a neck joint by itself, and then simple movement here and there. Oh, wow, look at that. It can tilt, turn, and I know we can take parts off, which I feel like, yeah, see, you can take these off because you have the damage pieces as well, which, yeah, why not? I'm already opening it. Might as well get to it. You got the damage face right there, as well as oh, cool. Oh, there's chest pieces there too. So this is there a front and a back. Oh yeah, there you go. So there is your damage face. Let's see. Oh, there's a... Is that a waist swivel or a ball? It's a ball waist. Look at that. There's a ball waist right there. Allows for turning. Okay, so you got some basic articulation, which is nice. Looks good. And okay, so this must be the internal part of it because it comes with, there's two different ones. And the two different ones, here you go. So here's the one cover for it. If I pop this in, how do you pop this out? Okay, there you go. That's the basic. We'll sand, who knows? I don't know, I'm just. And then we have, I guess we would insert it this way. There you go. We have that with wires hanging out. Nice. Very cool. I love the look of this just because it's animated series. It's so crazy. It's so simple, but it looks so good to add with the figures. And not to mention, I mean, as much as this could, if you could get like a, oh no, because Master Mold was different. Master Mold had yellow. Master Mold had a lot of yellow in it. See, this is why I wish I bought a second one. Such a crazy decision. We had these Marvel Legends right here, the 3 3/4 ones, and these were really cool to go along with some of the figures too. So, can you imagine if this was part of like a Massimo thing? But this is still really neat. This has 5 points of articulation, of course, so it's still nice to see. Got them all at Ross. Thank you, NJ Tree, for finding some for me. This is great. I love it. It's an awesome buy. I'm glad I was able to pick one up at least. Disappointed that they raised the price when they had extras available. Do they still have extras available on Hasbro Pulse? I don't know. Awesome. Is the Sentinel sold out? I need to get one. It's funny because I just asked the same question. I don't know. Hasbro Pulse may still have it, but they're selling it at like $20 or $30 more than the original price. Just got done watching your Zolicon live with Mike. Thanks for the informative video. Been waiting on that. I can't wait for that show. Nice, man. I appreciate it. So I'll see you at the show, right? Because it was great to have Mike on. I'm glad you got to watch it. Thank you for doing so. It's going to be a great show. Hard to please guy. What's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I am a toy collector. Do I have vintage? I have some vintage, not a lot. I know I've been, I collect some here and there. I still have stuff from when I was a kid, but it can vary. It can definitely vary on what I may have left. I'm definitely more of a modern collector now. I will definitely pick up stuff from my childhood if I do see it. So it depends. It definitely depends on what it is. I used to, as a kid, I collected Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joes, all back from the 90s, all kinds of stuff. A couple Star Wars here and there, but it all depends. Man, if I'm really going to throw it back, I had some Silverhawks back then. I had Bionic 6. You know, there's Rock Lords. I never really collected Transformers, but I did have, the only Transformers that I did have was the Constructicons. How big would the Marvel Legends Deluxe Hydra Stomper be compared to that big Sentinel figure? The Hydra Stomper? The Hydra Stomper. Is that the one from... Is that the one from Disney Plus? Is that Hydra Stomper the one you're talking about? Have a good night, Art. Thanks for unboxing. Said I'm going to make me get one. I'm sorry, sir. Marvel Legends Hydra Stomper. The only Hydra Stomper I can think of is the one from the Disney Plus What If series. Is that the one you're talking about? Or am I completely... It is the one. Okay, you say. I can get it just because. And watch me knock stuff down too, but it's bound to happen. I still got to clean up this area anyway, so by all means, not a big deal. There goes Prowler. This guy. Is that who you're talking about? There you go. Just above the knee. So he's right there. Cool figure, by the way. I really like this figure. It's really nice. But yeah, if you really want a comparison for scale, there he is. Not too bad. Man, that Hydra Stomper's heavy too. Got it in 20. Yeah, I got it. Wow, that was clearance too. I think I paid like $15 for it. It was wild. Love finding stuff on clearance. All right, so it is past 11 o'clock. This was a good night. I've been on YouTube for over 4 hours now. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and check out the live stream I did earlier today at 5 o'clock with Michael, the showrunner of ZoloCon. Definitely, if it is in your area or if you're able to do so, go ahead and get tickets to the ZoloCon toy show. It is going to be a great show in the next 2 weeks. But thank you all for being here as well for my live stream. Typical Sunday night at 9 o'clock. It was fun. It was definitely fun. We still have a lot to talk about in terms of Toy Fair, so hopefully we can do that next week. And then we got more stuff to open, and I'm glad that we got to open up what we could. This has been great. What is Abby saying? I think you should stay on and talk about those statues. Yeah, look, check it out, Abby. I got it. Uda right here. This is cool, right? I got an Uda figure. I got, who else is new? Zorro. Did you see Zorro already? I got Zorro here. That's cool. And I got Sabo. Sabo is really nice. And I got a new Nami, which is also really nice. Very, very awesome to add to this One Piece collection that I got going on here. Sabo looks great though. I need to get Ace. I used to have an Ace, and I need to also get Law. I got to throw them up there. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm definitely adding more to that shelf. So there you go. Rick, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, when I find extras, I will definitely pick them up and I'll let you know. But guys, thank you so much. This upcoming week, expect some more Another Day, Another Toy Hunt YouTube shorts, as well as on my Instagram reels. Expect some more card ripping. I'm going to put a little bit more on that, and especially for One Piece cards and Dragon Ball cards, because I'm definitely going to be posting more of that as well. I will definitely post up more action figure stuff too. This Friday is the Dragon Ball tour over in American Dream Mall in New Jersey. If you are going, let me know. I will be there this Friday. Hopefully I will be in line to pick up my new SH Figure Arts Goku Genki Damatsuri figure, which will be incredible. So hopefully we can get that. And then we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll have another toy hunt video to put up. Oh, I do have another toy hunt video to put up because I did pick up some cool stuff too. Yeah. So it's been a good stuff. It's been a good week. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Christopher, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for checking out my ZoloCon interview. earlier today. If you haven't, please do and check that out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button on the way out. Hope to see you soon and hope to see you on the next hunt.